how they can become a better project manager.
Good afternoon, everyone. Basically, in telecom industry, most important thing is service. Okay, when any operator or any service partner is providing the service for any operator, then major part is the service, because the market is very competitive to each and every operator as well as for the vendor side also. Now in market also the new service launch or existing whatever the network management, that is the most important part. And as a part of the technical team, you should have a major skill on that management, in which you have to provide the technical service from technical perspective, such a way that so minimum outage is over there, and makeup show is managed very properly. In this thing, everyone, whatever the part of the technical team, have some good management skill, like planning, having knowledge, as madam shared with you, each and every person having a knowledge about the other department process and everything. So it would be very helpful to understand and manage the whatever the requirement from the business team side, that you can plan out according to, and you have to provide the input to the your other departmental related to technical stuff. So I think better is that you have to provide the service in such a way that and manage the planning, so you can manage it.
Yeah, wonderful. You have to have developed the cross functionality, right, so that you can deliver the projects in a proper time and you can really satisfy a tough customer like Reliance, right? So, Mr. Jain, like I have been watching a scenario in last 5 months, 6 months. There has been a lot of major equity buyouts by a lot of foreign players. Like Telenor is there in India, right? Systema from Russia, NTT Docomo has entered in Indian market. And most of these overseas companies, they are trying to bring their top leaders, be it a CEO or CTO or vice president or chief commercial guy, they are bringing their own people. Now, what are the reasons? Like, I tried to explore some of the reasons. One was, of course, they want to have their own people, the loyalty factor. And the second point, they were emphasizing that Indian leaders do not have the visibility and experience in terms of operating at international level, and their lack of customer understanding. So what is your opinion on that?
Frankly, on this, I would not be able to comment much, but I would like to mention only one thing, that Indian leaders, whether it is in technical arena or in management arena, are second to none. You have seen already people like Arun Sari, who was heading Vodafone International globally, who recently retired. I mean, many people are there who are on the top MNCs. You know Mr. Pandit, who is heading Citibank. And there are many more people who are heading the top MNCs in the world. So I think reason may not be this, that there are no skill sets available. Loyalty, yes, it is up to them to decide, but I think nobody is more loyal than Indians.
Now, Vibha, can you throw a light on, again, this issue of cross-competency? How important cross-competency or cross-functionality is on the top level? And are really company giving a more weightage on that?
Yeah, cross-competency is the most important thing. I think Mr. Jain will agree with me. When they are talking about promotions, let us take an example of promotion. That is the most important thing when a person joins a company. Today I have joined as a deputy manager, when will I become a manager? When will I become a project in charge and all that? Now what happens is, in telecom industry, a person who is working as a switch engineer for around 1.5 years, we try to make a job rotation. and we transfer it to the other department. It may be need-based, like a person himself has requested that I need to change the department. That is the insight a person is having, yes, I need to know the other areas also. These people actually make very good leaders because their insight goes in a long run. They know they have to learn about the other areas, related areas also. I should not say that a switch engineer takes a transfer to the HR department. They're related areas. So that gives them an in-depth understanding of the complete life cycle of a telecom project. Now suppose after this there is a requirement or there is a vacancy for some position as a team leader. We are calling 10 people for the interview. There is a person who has been dedicatedly doing one job since 5 years or 6 years, and there is a person who has done this all job rotations. We will prefer a person who has worked in all areas. This gives a signal of two things. A person is ready to learn, and second thing is, if a person is able to go in different departments and perform in an excellent manner, definitely his communication skills have developed a lot. And team integration, which is very important. Because when you are in a position when you are handling a team of around minimum 5 to 10 people or 20 people, you should have good team integration skills. You should be able to take the team as a whole and go forward. You have to show the significance of your team to the management. So this cross-functionality is a very, very important factor in vertical ladder.
Manan, you're currently taking care of the RF side in Lucent. Now you did your telecom management course as well, right? So what is your opinion how your understanding of different departments is really helping you and probably different subjects?
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I did my telecom management from this Aegis School of Telecom Management in the year 2003. So let me start like this. For me, Aegis is to telecom what Boogie Woogie is to dance. Right?
Good.
So, talent requires the platform, otherwise it will vanish and creates a blur. So Aegis has just given me this platform to enter into the telecom sector, and now I am having the feel that I am an integral part of this telecom industry. Like for me, the key skills required for one telecom manager. Hello. The first and the foremost is the technical skills, like the basic of telecommunication. The second one is the problem solving, the ability to solve the problem, the approach towards problem solution. Like another are of course the communication skills, the presentation skills, even the report writing. Now let me share one example which I experienced in Alcatel-Lucent, and that too 2 years down the line after I did my telecom management. There was some problem in our network called as interference. So just the team has asked me to give the readings, like what is the reading and how you solve the problem and what is the solution. So instead of just giving in an Excel sheet that these are the reading, I have just prepared a report. In my telecom career, like in this Telecom Management Institute, we had some sessions on report writing. We had couple of sessions. That report writing had helped me 2 years down the line. I just prepared one report of 14 to 15 pages, and I circulated to the customer as well as to our internal ISC department. And you don't believe, through this report, I got an opportunity to work in the international projects. I did some international projects in Africa, in Bangladesh, as well as in Malaysia. Just based on this report. Like all what it's like after doing this course or after doing any management course, you will get and you will increase your horizon. What you will see, you just plot in the report. So this kind of key skills now the telecom managers has to like gain or take the experience from these institutes. These institutes are basically providing the practical exposure to the students. What today industry wants. It will fill the gap between the institutes as well as the organization what it will want. Now today the telecom sector is really growing and it's a hot sector these days. There are tremendous opportunities. Though the average revenue per user is decreasing day by day, But if you notice, the minutes of usage per subscriber per month has increased.